I don't know which OST I would like to listen to. Maybe we could listen. Let's listen to the Vampyr OST, shall we? That's an absolute banger. And this time I will also remember to go live on YouTube Shorts. Excellent. Alright, then let me zoom in a bit again. 2 clicks, I think, is enough. If I'm not mistaken. And we got the player clone working. So I guess we want to start looking at the vehicle. At least the spawning of the vehicle. Let me see here. Hello, Blue Jays. Oh, maybe the music is a bit loud. It's going well. The game is now in a runnable state, at least, and the networking, the player networking is working. So let me change here so that we get 2 instances of the game. I don't know. I probably don't have the optimal workflow as far as testing the game goes, I think, because I need to run it every time. Uh-oh, 3 errors, 4 errors. Uh-oh, did I break it? Well, it seems to work. Yippee! Well, I can't have this. Well, you'll just have to trust me. It also works on player 2. The movement works. What's the goal today? Goal today is to get the vehicles working so that the vehicles spawn correctly and they get synchronized to all players, and then fixing up all of the old logic I had for them. Because I already had it all working the way I wanted with how items and players react with the car, but I changed everything related to the car itself, so how it drives and the code in the car. All of that has changed, so I need to fix it so that all of the other stuff related to how players sit in the car, how items get stored in the car, all of that needs to be fixed. So that is what I'm going to be working on next. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just continue on. And what the fuck are the errors that we got? How's your day been, Blue Jays, by the way? What have you been up to? Let's see here. Trying to call an RPC via a multiplayer peer which is not connected. Sync Manager 96. Sync Manager line 96. Laying in bed. That is very nice. RPC name of client update. No, well, that's fine. Those errors don't really mean anything. Yeah, unlucky. A bit annoying though that there's errors for that. Like, what do you mean I'm trying to call an RPC via a multiplayer peer which is not connected? I'm just calling RPC. It's supposed to only send it to people who exist. How could it be sending it to someone who doesn't exist? Notification. Physics interpolation. Interpolated camera 3D triggered from outside physics process. Possibly benign. I'll have to take a look at that at some point as well. Oh, actually, first thing is that I think picking up items does not work as player number 2. So I don't think player number 2 can. They can. Well, never mind then. That also works. That is also all fixed up. Yes, sir. Well, except for player 1, it picks it up from wherever you click. So if I click on the very edge there, then we pick it up from the edge. And on player 2, if I pick it up on the edge, it teleports to the middle of the chair. So that needs to be fixed. God damn it! What is the game about? It's about road tripping with your friends. So, there is a car, you take care of the car breaks, you fix the car, you drive the car, you go on road trip, you fish, you cook sausage, you take part in rallies if you want to, that kind of stuff. That is the base idea behind the game. Now why... So like the long drive but your own take. Yes, the long drive... honestly, I had forgotten about that game completely. Pretty much. I'm trying to think like the differences, but I guess it's just like, yeah, it's the same idea pretty much. Yeah, you just go on a road trip. However, I'm going to be focusing more on the activities you do within the road trip rather than just the driving, perhaps. More of the games that I look at that inspire me more is My Summer Car and Jalopy. Those two are the games that I'm personally inspired by. I had completely forgotten about the long drive. I have seen some clips of that game as well, though. It looks pretty scuffed though, so hopefully my game will be less scuffed. But we'll fucking see. Might be even more scuffed. Right. So, well, let's look at the item then. So, item, and then what happens on pickup? You're good at coding. I hope so. I'm decent enough so that I can kind of do whatever I want. I have not reached like a problem which I haven't been able to kind of code myself out of. However, of course, I haven't gotten into very super difficult things yet. Like, I haven't gotten into shaders that much yet. And that's like a completely different beast, because then you're writing code for the GPU instead of the CPU, so that's a lot different, so we'll see how that is. I don't code, but you seem very good. Well, that's the most important part. If the code looks nice, then it means you are good at it. And I do try to keep my code looking as nice as possible. So, when we try to pick it up, we just send the ID of the player who tries to pick it up. So if it's the host, they say, pick up, my ID is 1. And then if no one is holding the item, or if the one holding the item is the same player who asked to hold it, and it's no, this seems like a unnecessary check, but sure. Bye. So, we get the ID of the player, we set the player holding the item to be that player. Then we get the actual... What engine are you using? I'm using Godot. So this is the engine. This is Godot version... What happens if I press here? Godot version 4.7, that is the current newest version of Godot. And I really like Godot. Godot 4, yes, 4.7. It's really nice. It's lovely to work with. It's so much nicer to work with than Unity, in my opinion. It must be something related to the arm or the hand position. Something hand position. So we have the player holding now. Where do we use the player holding? Handle player holding. What? I'm doing like everything twice. I have some duplicate code here. I'm gonna need to clean this up. I have it on my phone, but I don't use it. It's really cool that you can even get it on the phone. Like one of my friends as well. While they weren't home, they just downloaded Godot on their tablet, and they did some little project on their tablet in Godot, and I think that is super cool. Maybe pick it up can be left just as simple as possible. So the only thing we do is that if the currently known player holding it is no one, we set it to be the player who asked for it. I'll comment it out for now in case that this breaks something. And then if it is the same player who asked for it, then drop it. And because then we have separately handle player holding. No, but this runs every physics. This runs every tick. So we would rather actually it does not run every tick. Because that's just wasteful. So forget about it. We're uncommenting those that I just commented, and we're commenting this out. Because we want it to be... It is better for performance to run the thing once when you want it to run, rather than running it every physics tick. So like 120 times. It's better to run something once than to run something 120 times a second. Who would have guessed? Isn't that wild? This was a bit different. If the player can't be found, they have likely disconnected, and item should go back to not being moved. I would like to become a game dev like you. I also see... I'm a sculptor. A sculptor? Do you do... So is this... Apologies for my ignorance. But this is clay sculpting? Or rock? Or what kind of what does being a sculptor entail? Include? So this should still be fine. Oh, that's why I was running it every tick. Because if the player disconnects... Clay molding. What kind of... Like, what do you mold? Do you get, like, client requests, or... anything? That sounds pretty chill, honestly. Is it stressful? It sounds quite nice. I would like to do some molding. It's been so long since I've touched clay. Like, it was at, like... maybe 10 years ago in school when we did some pottery, whatever, but I get none, I do it for myself and enjoyment. Very valid. Since it does sound, and as far as I remember, it was very enjoyable. So that is nice. I'm too lazy to think about... Oh, but I can't be too lazy. God damn it. God damn it, we're doing it every tick. We're doing it every tick. But we're not doing it in this one. We're doing it in... Is it move? Which one? No, is it move? Handle server. I'm assuming it happens in handle server. If clone is active, do this. If it's not active and player holding is not null, then move. Right, we can do it here. So within here, we do this other stuff that I commented on. So before we try to move anything... So here... we check that if... the player holding is not found, but there should be a player holding. We set it. But if we can't find it, that means that player doesn't exist, so we set it as this item is not currently being held. So this check here makes sure that if someone is holding, like a tire or something, and they disconnect, that tire now is not being held by anyone anymore. Otherwise, that tire would just keep floating in the air forever and also cause errors. So that will not be good. Just a second. Hello, Ravioli. Just a second, I need to check upstairs. Be right back. So rude, Billy. Oh. Wait, shit, can't type. Isn't Elden Ring. No, it is not Elden Ring. It was very important stuff. Billy had sat on the lap of Julia, so she couldn't move, so I had to put her show on and give her phone. Also, program is fine too. Haha, messing with you, brother. I'm glad, Rab. I'm glad. I've been having things to do. That's why I have not been on the streams, which is valid. But it is good to see you again. Has my mouse charged already? Because I'm pissed off about the wire. I have grown to hate wired mice. They feel icky. This should work. So I'll add some comments here, so I remember. Handles player holding. Handles item moving. Sure, that's good. Let's test this to make sure that this still works. Okay, then let's make some real progress today. 1.5 hours straight programming with mild giggles and laughs. Sounds good to me. I did work on this a little bit by myself. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But not too much. Let's see, does this still work? Choop. Can you see me holding the item? Yes, very good. If I try to grab it from you, nothing happens. Excellent. And then if I go and pick something else up, choop. Excellent. Rotating has broken. And throwing has broken. But picking up and dropping does work. So I think I might be able to pick several items at the same time if this bug is what I... Yes, indeed, I can just keep picking as many things up as I want. Yeah, okay, so that means that the player is unaware of... the player doesn't know that they're holding on to something. How did that happen? Alright, well, we'll just need to fix it. Hello, Toby. Hello. My family has no computers besides 2. One won't turn on because we wiped it and the other is outdated. That's unfortunate. You need to... Well, outdated computer doesn't really... You could probably still use that for Godot, it runs on anything. And the one that has been wiped... I guess operating system needs to be reinstalled, I'm assuming. Love the background, we are getting somewhere. You mean the map? Yes. It's a city in the most northern city in Finland. There might be a city even more north, but the northest most city that matters in Finland. What's this? A game dev stream? I don't know this, man. Imagine productivity. Yeah, but I'm on a summer break, so I'm allowed to be a little productive. What kind of errors are we seeing? If it's only just like, I don't know. Or just RPC errors, that's fine. Object reference not set to an instance of an object serve handler. Well, serve handler also doesn't matter because we're not touching that part of the code at this very point, so it's fine. Hola, Jabron! Welcome back. Yes, the map. More intricate than earlier streams when you work on this. I did show it off yesterday a little, and I can show you again. Let's see here. This time I'll try not to dox myself. It's apparently pretty good. Here we are. So this is the place. It's called Inari. It's a city in northern Finland, you see. Here we have Finland. Here we have Inari. And if we go back and forth, you can see that this is... Well, there's no water here, so the water level is a bit off, but it is the same place. Because I used the height maps provided by the Finnish government, because they do like satellite images of the entire country and then they give that out for free for anyone to use. So I can just use those height maps to get the exact world generation as in real life, which is pretty fucking awesome, I think. So the game is real then. Yes, it's real. But I have just broken it a little bit. Because we're supposed to be... Yeah, no, it's this one. This is what needs to be done. So these RPCs I cannot... Those I cannot remove. Yeah, no, that should fix it. That should be all good. So now both the server and the client should be able to pick up items and only pick one item. So if I try to pick multiple, it still works. You shit, that one. It's not supposed to work! Can I spin it? I cannot spin it. It's still completely broken. Why? You weren't supposed to be broken. I fixed you. I fixed you. Oh, because... Oh, motherfucker. Okay, well, it has to be done as here as well. God damn it. God damn it. Fine. Fine. God damn it. I was wondering why the code was being run in two places. I thought it was duplicate code. It was not duplicate code. They were just handling different jobs, I guess. It's a little bit of duplicate code. I think I can remove a part of it. So here, when we have... Here, if we... Huh. No, it is not duplicate code. So this, what this handles is handles disconnect the users. There we are. That's what that handles. It is not duplicate code. They just do completely different jobs. I'm at some fam's house. What are you doing at the fam's house? Keep him busy, unfortunately. I have an exam soon. Which one? Yeah, which one? I'm still homeschooled, so 9 school during so no school during family visits. That's nice. IT cyber security certification. That's awesome. Tell him, Ravioli. Tell Jabron how it's going with the PS5. Let him know. Let him know the news. Let's get right into the news. Who the fuck even says that? I don't even remember. No, it's Keemstar. God damn it. I'm quoting Keemstar. Shit. There we are. Now you cannot pick up multiple items at the same time, and you can spin them, you can throw them. Excellent. It's fixed. However, if I pick it at the top, it still teleports to the center, which is not what it does for a host. It rather picks it up from the corner, which is way better behavior. So we do need to fix that for... We do need to fix that for the clients. By the way, since we are in serious things at the moment, how about a serious tone? Serious tune, it's from a game. We have pretty serious tunes right now. Is it too quiet? Let me turn it up a little. This is quite serious, I'd say. Maybe a bit too serious. Smasher from Armored Core is a banger. Smasher Armored Core. Is Armored Core a game? It is a game. It's like a Transformers kind of game. My birthday is coming up, so I need to ask family for things. What are you asking them for? A gaming computer? I got it, Jeb, I did. He did, Jeb, we got the PS5. With the extra controller. It can't be something expensive like devices or a computer. Shit. Cost me a nuke, but I got an extra controller for MSRP, but that's not so nice. The soundtrack of Jaws would be pretty serious, I do agree with that. Yes, I think Armored Core is made by From Software. It's a From Software game. It's a From Software game. And it's 50% off for a From Software game. That's fucking wild. I guess they do sales. They just do.
Peggy 12.
They just don't do sales for Dark Souls games, I guess, because those will, I guess, always sell, even if they're not for sale. This is a banger, Ravioli. This is a banger. Let's see. Pick up. I think it's in player interaction. So if we left click, we pick it up, and when the item calls back, saying what does it say? It says confirm pickup. On confirm pickup, what do? We just set the ID, and if ID is -1, hand position is 0. And where do we set this hand position to? Anything? I'm so confused about how this works, honestly. Set hand position. Who sets the hand position? Player? Hand position Z. Why are we only doing the Z? I feel like we should be doing more. Oh, shit. To do, fix this code. Excellent job. Okay, it's definitely here. Okay, here we are. If it is not null, pick up. If movable object. Okay, so this is to drop the item. God damn it, that's so confusing. Drop item. Pick up item. Okay, now next time I won't be so confused. Glad to hear you got it. Hopefully the twin appreciates the gesture. Real shit. No, now are we pre-ordering GTA 6 between now and November? No pre-orders. It is a purely digital thing There is no need for a pre-order. You can just buy it when it comes out, and you can even, better yet, you can wait for reviews and then buy it. So that you don't waste your money on something that might be dog shit. Of course, it is GTA 6, so it will likely be good. But still, we don't do pre-orders. Remember, no pre-orders. It became very quiet. I'm putting Balatro soundtrack on. How about that? Hydrobron and Ravioli already first and second with I was first to join the stream. We were the first to join the stream, but they were here right after. Pre-order it harder. No! You pre-order it softer! GTA 6 is too expensive for pre-ordering. We'll wait. I need to get that awful subscription first. Right! You need a subscription to play the fucking console. Also, is Armored Core fun? I've considered getting it, but it looks kind of drab. The screenshots did look kind of mid, but it had very good reviews. Tito, what about car physics and track? Let's work on that too today extensively. That is kind of already handled on the... Let me just open up another instance of the Godot engine. It's... Custom Vehicle CS? I would fucking assume it's this one. We have vehicle testing, maybe it's this one. Back! Custom Vehicle CS. We're checking this one. The vehicle physics code is kind of done. It's the rest of the vehicle code that needs to be done. So how items behave inside the vehicle, how players behave inside the vehicle, sitting in the driver's seat, driving the... And then the player inputs to drive the car and the changing gears, that kind of stuff. That is still missing. But is this gonna be loud? Maybe I need to mute it. This shit is broke. This does not work. This cannot be the correct project if it doesn't work. Maybe it's this one then? What have I done? Why is it broken? It won't go on discount until at least 2029, that is true. It also won't come on PC until then. Okay, this one is working, but that's very, very loud, so let me just turn the music, or the sound down a little. No, not that one. Which one? This one. Where? So. So the car physics are already kind of done. I just need the rest of the the multiplayer logic and the player interaction with the car. That is the stuff that I still need. So that is what we're working on. Or, well, of course, just other multiplayer logic as well, like picking up the items, which is currently not doing exactly what it's supposed to. So. Yeah, no, I'm also not getting a PlayStation, Toby, especially with the price hikes. I can't afford a used Nintendo Switch, so I probably won't ever get a PS5 or a GTA 6 for a long time. Probably not for a long time. You could look for... How much is a used Nintendo Switch? Because I need to check my privilege here, because I don't know how much that is. And I was about to say, you could probably get a used computer to play on for cheaper than that. Used Nintendo Switch. at least in Sweden, is going for around 100 and... How much would that be? $130? Those are the cheapest ones I can see, is $130. Could you... I have built a gaming computer for 150 euros for a friend. We bought a used office PC and slapped a used 1050 into it. And I think he's still playing with that exact same computer. So... But that kind of requires, like, knowledge in computers, so it's not really realistic for everyone, but it is doable. Blue Jays, I too got this console after 6 years. I get your point. I hope you do upgrade, dear brother. Car is sounding nice and moves efficiently as well. You know, this is really cute. No cap on God, brother. Hold on, let me see if I've already... Because if you might have seen, I'm not sure if... or possibly not, if you have, I have a YouTube short about... the fuck? Okay, I need to... change the pick avatar because I'm entering a password, and how did I change my cameras like this? We're going zooming camera, so you cannot see what the password I'm writing. Let's see here. First try? First try! Look at me fucking go, holy. Because I have added this vehicle project, because I want to upload it as an open source project, and I'm not behind the main logic of it. Like there, it's called the, I think, Vita vehicle is the original project, but the code was it was very hard to read. It was a bit messy, and it was in only GD script, so I translated it to C# and cleaned up the code and uploaded it into GitHub for anyone to download and use. But I have not exported a build for it. I'll export a build for it, not now, but eventually. Yeah, someday. Wait, maybe tomorrow, if I remember. But I'll have to make a build for it, so you can then... So I'll export the vehicle project that you saw me driving there. I'll export it as like a .exe, so that then you can download it and try it out as well. Because I would like some input on it if you think the car feels like dog shit. I've had a few friends played it, and they've said it's been good. But the more opinions, the better. And the car sound, I cannot use that exact car sound, because that car sound that is currently used in the project is from some old Need for Speed game. So it's like a temporary sound. I'll have to figure out I need to figure out how to make car sounds myself. But I do want it to sound something similar, because it does sound very good. Is that the Switch 1? Yes, at least in Sweden the Switch 1 is $130. I have $70 only. The cheapest Switch I could find is $100. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense that it's a bit cheaper on eBay. I was looking at a Swedish site. Yeah, well, $70 doesn't really, get you anything, unfortunately. Collider, interaction rate at Collider. And also we check for if the clone also sees a collider. And if player is not surfing, but clone is not null. If player in vehicle, see if clone cast sees item. Oh, not equal to -1. Okay, so this is inside car. We don't care at the moment because the car is not working. So let's see. Outside of vehicle. Outside of vehicle. What does it do? So if we're not in a vehicle and our clone doesn't see an item, or the clone doesn't see an item, okay, that makes sense. Get the movable thing and set hand global position to movable get start position. What the fuck is the start position? Get start. Huh. Get start position, global position. Yeah, that makes sense. Hand. Okay, well, I think I know what the issue is of why the item kind of like teleport or like moves to the center. Why the item moves for the client but not for the server, and that is because the client is only updating the Z value of the hand instead of the full hand location. So that is within our handle friend, or this is where it gets updated, but or where we apply those updated values. eBay, please, hell no, people get robbed on eBay. eBay does have some purchase protection, so I'd wager it's better than Facebook Marketplace, at least for if we're talking about safety of buying something. So here we have a hand position, and indeed we're only getting the Z. And that is... I think we want more than just a Z. So, let's go to player state.cs, and we have hand position Z. I will be changing this as vector3. No divisions here, we just take the values. And vector3, hand position without a set, or actually let me do that. Then in here we set it as vector30, player manager as well. The full thing, and here as well we do the full thing, and that should fix the issue. So now instead of just looking at the Z, so how far away the hand is from you, we also look at X and Y of the hand in case you picked up an item somewhere in a... If you pick an item from the corner of the item, your hand gets moved to that corner, and that means it is not centered to your screen anymore. Yeah. So this should now fix the issue. So, okay, fuck it, let's try host first. So, pick corner, works excellent. Who would have guessed I didn't change anything for the host. Then, let's try the client. Yeah, well, you see the car is missing because I haven't touched the car logic. And now it is also working for the client, excellent. It does a little bit of some kind of twitchy movement there, which is a bit scuffed. But I think that it is... God, that's annoying that it does that. Fuck! But it's good enough. I'll iron out those kinks later. For now, that is good enough. You can pick items, you can throw items. Good. I forgot. Fuck. Good point. I forgot to change back to the game view. I'll show again. So now also for client, if I pick up the chair from the top, it holds it from the top. Well, there's an invisible car here, you can see it on the host there. That's why it's not moving. But now I can pick it up from any part of the chair, and that's where it like kind of holds onto it. But it does a little bit of that kind of twitchy thing. I know what the cause of it is, but that's still a bit annoying, but it's good enough. Good enough for now. Has Ram played Armored Core? I played, but I won't recommend. It's a bit short. Not like Dark Souls 3 or other Souls games, which are bang for your buck. That's kind of surprising, honestly, from software that they made a short little game. Replayability is good, but I would prefer DMC4 Special Edition over it, so yeah, it's not a must-have. What about DMC5? DMC has banger soundtrack, like the... Let's see here. Bury the Light and After... Okay, the Afterlife is off the Netflix series, but that's an absolute banger, and then Bury the Light also. Ooh, so good. So those are also games that I do need to play. Eventually. I'll need to play them eventually. Alright, well, items are working. Tummy avatar? What the fuck is tummy avatar? Huh? What are you? The show wasn't as bad. Netflix one wasn't bad. I loved Virgil's voice actor. Mundus could have been better. I don't know the characters, I don't know the lore, I just know there's some banger soundtracks. Get to status, get looks good, add everything, get commit, message, fixed, item, picking for clients. I'm not gonna push it yet, because then it's gonna ask me for the account, and then it shows some of my fucking accounts and stuff. Dido, did you design the graphical assets yourself? Well, these temporary textures are like part of a... They're from this game developer slash artist called Kenny? This guy is absolutely goated, and they make free assets for you to use, so you could just pick up like... Oh, these are adorable. Flags, controller, like Kenny just makes assets and you can just use these assets. They're amazing, love this guy. And they are of whom these textures are from for all of this. However, like the car models, the chairs, engines, all of the items are like self-modeled. These are mine. And so is the character. But the character will be replaced by the model of my avatar, but without like my hair and shirt and stuff. So it'll be like a customizable avatar, but it will use the like torso, the body of my like avatar. Yes. Someone needs to comment their code. I think I'm doing pretty good with the comments. There's one, two, there's comments every here and there. It is more important that the code is readable. And only if the code needs to be so messy that it's unreadable, that's when you leave a comment. Like, movement logic, that useless comment. That's fine. I leave comments every now and then, but mostly I just try to write readable code. I think Ram left. Possibly. They didn't say bye-bye though. They usually say bye-bye. Let's listen to Baba Is You. Jabron seems very aware of this. Oh yes, you are a tech grad, I recall Jab, two big brains exchanging knowledge. Maybe they disconnect. No, they're here. Ravioli's still here. Alright, items fixed. Next up, we look at vehicles. How does the vehicles look like? Currently, like the node of the vehicle. So we'll go vehicles. There should be a new vehicle script. Did I just like replace the old? Or do we have Aito? Well, which one is this? Just Aito? Is this one? And it already has new vehicle applied to it. Excellent. Isn't that just fantastic? Still here, Blue Jays. Thanks for checking. You're welcome. So, this is our car, our new car. And I don't remember how... Okay, vehicle data. What do you have? You have the vehicle body, which is... Currently, it's the Leluota Aito. That's a lot of shit. Oh, God. Well, let's replace it with the new one, shall we? So here we drag the new version of the car, which is just Aito, not Leluota Aito, but just Aito. You seem to ask about Tami Avatar, hence my saying. Oh yeah. Yeah, valid, but yeah, I just left slash, I just let a comment to do. Thanks. That is very helpful. So I did comment it. No need. So you don't need to tell me to comment my code. I added a comment into it. I just need to do it. Alright. So let's check vehicle spawning. Well, first of all, we have maps. We have Ilari. This is the filled version. Because there's two versions of the map. Or not really. No, yeah, two versions. There's the empty one, which is empty. And then there is the filled one. And, well, the filled one just contains the empty one plus any items that are in the map. And this is so that whenever you create a new save, it gets the filled one. And whenever you load a save, it takes the empty one and just loads up the item information from the save file instead. So there's two versions of... There needs to be a two version of every maps. But that's quite... like, not... That's very simple. Blue Jays, I have a suggestion for your issue. Are there any grey markets where you live? As Tito said, second-hand PCs can be built for under 150 euros, especially from grey markets. Yeah, I think, like, if you're just interested in gaming, used computers is where it's at. Like, I think price-wise, like, if... because people usually say, like, yeah, consoles are so much cheaper, you get more power for it. I think consoles are the place to get the most power for your money. But who the fuck cares if that power is locked behind a monthly payment for online play? And if that power cannot be used for the games you're interested in. Because consoles don't have as big of a game library as PCs do. That's just an unfortunate fact. Of course, if you're really interested in some like specific Nintendo or Sony games, then console might be your only option. Piracy. But I think if you want to get the most fun for your money, if you're like on a really strict budget, then you should get just the best computer you can get for that money. And you can get a decent computer for very, 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 very cheap. And if it is not decent, if it's a bad computer, you can still play some fun games on it. Free games on the computer. You cannot do that on a console. You cannot get a super cheap console and play free games on it. That is not an option. So, yeah, if you're super budget computers, if you're just budget, and you're interested in some specific games, or you just want something simple, just plug in, play with a controller by your TV, whatever, then you get a console. And then once you go over that again, that no, I'm interested in just getting the biggest game library and I have some money to spend, then you go back to the PC. So console is kind of in the middle of it. This game matches the game so far. I love this music. I haven't played this game. It's Baba Is You. It's like a puzzle game. It looks very fun, and the soundtrack is so fun as well. Tito, that was brutal. Yeah, because I'm a console user. It's the brutal truth. Like, a computer for the price of a console will never be as powerful as that console. But the possibilities you have within that weaker computer are much higher. And the internet is free, of course, on top of that. Which I think is a big plus if you're on a very tight budget. I know black markets. What are grey markets? I do not actually know the definition of a grey market, Jabron, so we'll need to wait for Ravioli to answer. They have already answered, excellent. Often, but I could, and I don't know what a grey market is or how to access one. Grey markets deal with refurbished or used units. Nice. So pretty much eBay is a grey market. Let me actually take a look. eBay. eBay.com. What are we searching for? Used office PC. Can I see like dollars, please? Well, 8 gigabytes of RAM is a bit rough. The RAM prices are fucking out of control. Like, Jesus. Here we have. Let's see, which i5 is this? Can I get more information about this computer? Yeah, well, pretty much something like this. Like, this is what you're getting if you're, like, looking for really budget. So this is 80 euros. It's a very old office computer with way past the decade-old CPU on it. Small SSD or a HDD, I don't even know. 16 gigs of RAM, but that's DDR3. So, an old, slow office computer, but you blast into this another 50 euro graphics card, or even a 20 euro graphics card. So then it would be a sub 100 euro computer, and then you can play games that were released before like 2015. You can play like all of those. Unless you get it modded, rented, make copies, etc. Did you're stalling the program, boss? Shit. You could also try jailbroken units, true? If you don't care about online. Well, yeah, some people don't. Your mom doesn't like you having a lot of devices. So I'm limited to phone, Nintendo DS and Switch. That is a bit unfortunate. Since a proper computer, it is not only for gaming, it is also for other kinds of stuff, like programming or drawing or watching shows or talking to friends, whatever. Like, all of my hobbies are within my computer, pretty much. Even my work is on the computer. It's all on the fucking computer, man. If we get a laptop or computer, it will be for school only. Yeah, well, that's what they say, but, you know, you can get a school computer. Like, there's some games that run on absolutely anything. For example, Balatro, absolute banger of a game. Well, you can also get this on your phone, so you could technically already play this on your phone. You don't need to get it on a PC, but, like, there are games that you can play on absolutely anything, including the slowest Chromebooks for school or whatever. Hi Bean, do you like my new profile picture? Hello Brahman, let me see. I do not know what that is. Is that like Team Rocket? I see a cap with an R on it, so I'm assuming Team Rocket. It's very cool. I don't know much about Nintendo DS. Is it a new console? No, that is 2010-ish. So, very old. Getting closer to like 20 years. They probably can legally drink. We'll say that. She won't let me and I play on it a lot. I have years of history on my Switch from many games. Oh, so you have a Switch. You do have a Switch. I thought you wanted to get a Switch, but you already have a Switch. Okay. Leluota aito. Delete. You're gone. That's the old car. We don't care about you. Bye-bye. What we care about is putting the only aito like that. Place it here. Right. Well, it's got tires on it already. God damn it. That's gonna be a bit. What does that look like? Let's see. Did I forget your Roblox gameplay? Well, I didn't say I was gonna play it today. Well, the car works. Works. Oh my god. But it's moving while the character... It's moving while it's not supposed to be moving. So we'll add a little check here for... Oh god. Set inputs. Right. So where is the set input currently being? Right over here. So we can just comment U, and then the car should not be driving. It should just be kind of sitting there. Do you do computer studies at school? Tell your computer class needs a good computer. Real shit. That's the meta. Okay, there we are. Now the car just kind of sits there. Excellent. I play room on Phone Brahman, Roblox. Video, you're an indie game junkie. I'm not really even, but that's just the best advice I have for someone on a budget, because the indie games I have played have been very good. So I don't think you need to play the latest, the most difficult to run games to have fun. Indie games, I think, are an excellent option. Hello, I'm Justice Giver. Welcome back, Justice Giver. Now under the name The Comic Animation Z. I'm going to be forgetting that you were Justice Giver. I'm just gonna let you know this already. Hello, Heavy TF2. Booties. Give me justice then. Real shit. There's some logs here. Please do stop logging. Then okay, let's see that it's not logging now. So we want the car to just spawn. Then the next step is to make sure that the client will see the car. Nice, it spawns. Excellent. Then we go into Vehicle Manager, and we have such a thing as, for each vehicle state ID, missing vehicle IDs, vehicle state tracker, spawn, vehicle state. Honestly, it should just work. Like, it should just work. I haven't touched the logic behind this, so I think it should just work. Do the twerking gun, please. That bug has been... When did I upload that short? Oh god, has it already been like over a year? But that bug has been fixed a long time ago. If you're talking about this one. Yeah, well, I broke it. I will make a new channel for that. Bro Godot, same bro. Godot is based. Yeah, if you were talking about this. Yeah, no, this has been fixed a long time ago. It's even like an older test map. When did I upload this? How can I see when I uploaded this? Content shorts. March 9th of 2024? Oh no, over 2 years ago, not 1 year ago. Oh no. Oh god, I've been slacking so much on this. Okay, the vehicle has not been spawned. Why not? Let's see, what do the logs say here? We'll need to add a log for spawning a vehicle, I reckon. Extra vehicle IDs. What the fuck are extra vehicle IDs? I have no fucking clue. Why is your name Jorma? Jorma is the name of the default character in my game. Because it's a very stereotypical man name in Finland. A very Finnish name. Okay, so for each vehicle state ID, missing vehicles, and missing vehicles are... What is happening here? Why is all of this being done? This feels so extra. Player manager, how is it handled here? Player handler, get count. Player state, count. Yeah, well, this is way better. I mean, let's do it this way. So instead of all of this. Well, first of all, if the game is not running, you just return, so that we don't need to have all of those curly brackets. I have the link to what? Then we do vehicle handler. and we do vehicle states. And then we go to player handler, we have a get count, which is player in... yeah, that makes sense. Then we go to vehicle handler, we add the same thing over here, so that we can get the count of existing vehicles. So we do vehicle instances dot count, and then back in vehicle manager, we do get count, yes, vehicle handler, get player by ID, this is get vehicle by ID. This can be renamed to vehicle state and ID. There, that's a lot less code than this, all of that. Check YouTube chat. Checking. Do I need to go and check you? Like, what? You said I had the link. Check YouTube chat. I am looking at YouTube chat. I do not see anything. When first subbed to you, it didn't disappoint me, Tito. I'm glad, Blue Jays. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. Well, we should definitely put like a log in here, right? Spawning vehicle with ID. Yeah, well, indeed it yeah, well, it... Huh? Excuse me. Well, it didn't log that. So it should... okay, so we do have a log, so that it should tell us here when it's trying to spawn a vehicle. But it didn't say anything, which means... surprise, surprise. The vehicle is not spawned. But why is that? Good question. We'll need to figure that out together. Yay! Search, I found the YouTube checkpoint. Huh. What languages are you good at, Tito, besides C#? I have only used C#, Python, and JavaScript/TypeScript. I only use TypeScript because, well, it's better than JavaScript. I have used a little bit of C++, and it kind of I stopped using it more because I couldn't think of anything to do with it. So I guess if it becomes like something that I feel like needing to learn again, I'll look more into it. But I really like C#. That's my favorite language. TypeScript is quite close to C#, so I'm not too bothered about working with it. I work a lot with TypeScript at work, at my day job. But holy fuck, I hate Python. I heavily dislike Python. It is bad. I don't like it. I like nothing about it. I don't know if I'm just pampered by C# and all of the niceties of working with C#, but after starting off with C#, then going to try out Python, and I've used a little bit of Python, like at university there was a course of Python, and then my avatar's face tracking, and there's hand tracking as well, but it's not enabled because it doesn't work at the moment. I haven't implemented the Godot side of it, but the Python side of face tracking and hand tracking is in Python. I hate it. It's god awful to work with. I do not like Python. I like my curly brackets. I like my curly brackets, and I like my package manager, which just works. And I like not having to have some kind of different version managers, like millions of versions of Python, because you need the specific version of Python to run this piece of shit. And then if you change something, God forbid you fucking change the version of Python you're using, everything is gonna break. Holy shit. Oh. Chat on YouTube, chat. Well, I'm talking to you and you're on YouTube, chat, so is it that good, or what do you mean? What did you see? So you want me to search on YouTube, found the YouTube checkpoint, because I do not understand your... Oh, it's this one. I've watched this before, apparently. Welcome back, you reached a checkpoint. How have you been? I've been good. Oh, not that one. What do you mean this one? But this is lovely. Can you animate, Tito? A little bit. I've done some 2D animation, and I've also done some, like, on Blender, the animations are currently not enabled. Maybe I can show them off, hold on. If I can find them. Also, we're gonna play a little bit of Kingdom Come 2. We're taking a pause from game development, and we're playing a little bit of Kingdom Come 2. But I'll show you, I have here player... which one would it be? It should be models, character, blend. So I have some very basic animations here, like the A pose, idle, jump. Can I see it? Can I play jump? Walk? Well, there's... Okay, I can't play them. No, I can play them. So that's the jump. That's the walking. So, like, these kinds of very, very basic animations. So nothing impressive, but I can do basic stuff. But I will learn more, of course. Well, let's start up the Kingdom Come 2, shall we? Having failed to crack into software development and heading into InfoSec, it depresses me a bit that I won't code, but I was never best coder myself, learned C# and Java at school. Okay, well, I did also do like a course of Java as well, but I wouldn't say that I know Java. And you're always, of course, allowed to just do it as a hobby. And then if you become good enough to do it as a job, then of course that's very good news as well. And, well, I highly recommend, if you're interested at all in game development, look into Godot. And people say Python is the easiest to start with. So if you believe that, you can use GDScript. It's Godot's own language, and it's very simple. Brackkeys is a good channel, so you can go to Brackkeys. Oh, well, it's actually the first video there. How to make a video game. It is 1 hour and 17 minutes long, and by the end of it...
And we are exporting a game. Stop.
You will have a fully exported .exe game that you can play. And this uses... this is written... Like, you only need Godot, so you don't even need to download VS Code or anything. You just download Godot, and you write the code, because Godot has an in-editor. You can like write code in here as well, and that's how I wrote the Steam networking, because C# wasn't working, so I wrote it in GDScript instead. Highly recommended looking into Godot. It is very fun. Tito, keep pebbles if you play look for pebbles when you play. Once you lose her, you will get a massive perk if you keep her, called good old pebbles. Wear night outfit, search you found YouTube checkpoint. I will wear my night outfit. Hold on. Bring on my night outfit. And no more search. Oh fuck! I'm not playing a controller. I'm playing mouse and keyboard. Forza Happy. Here we have the night, which is ready to continue. Kingdom Come 2. We're not starting over. I have already played a little bit on stream, but that was a bit back. I don't think any of you were there. I also need to change my stream title and game. Is it a bit loud? I feel like it might be a bit loud, so let me turn that a bit down. 6 now. Ah, nice. So let's see here. Title. We'll do Kingdom Come 2. First play through. That's good. Because it is my first time playing through it. I have not played through it before. Kingdom Come. Deliverance 2. Need to change the title on YouTube as well, of course. Very important. Excellent. Is my horizontal stream even working? 'Cause it says 0 views, which is a bit suspicious. So we're 1.5 hours in. Usually I have at least a view at this point, but now it's just 0. I'll restart the vertical stream. How about that? I am still here. Hello, Blue Jays. But you're on the horizontal one. The big stream. The soundtrack immediately cured my anxiety. That's good. It's good to hear. It's lovely to hear. End stream. Finished. Dismiss. Can I now continue this? New stream. Okay, well, the YouTube stream is bugged, so I need to restart the YouTube. Oh, why the fuck is it? What? It was not bugged, it was set to private. Why is it set to private? Visibility, public, brother. It's a public stream. Oh my god. Well, that's on me. Well, however, we are playing Kingdom Come, so that is technically like a new stream, I guess, in a way. Is Ravioli still here? And Jabron? But Blue Jays is still here. So, a message to you all on the side of YouTube. If you notice that the vertical stream is not working, please do let me know, because I'm stupid and I don't notice every time, and then, well, it's bad if it's not working. I need to fix it. But now I think it is working. I think I fixed it. I hope so. But that's enough yapping. Here we go. Oh, and I have a new graphics card, so it's gonna run so nice. And a separate streaming computer as well, so that's not gonna be taking any resources off of the game. I might be even able to maybe crank up the settings a little bit.
As Henry says,
That's going
may
to be
God
so
bless you
nice.
for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
Indeed,
If you
Hans,
should ever
indeed.
find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not
You can hold
sure I
R
could
to
find
see the
way to
in-game
Perkstein.
tutorials again.
Hopefully we'll never need to take
held
up your
R.
offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all
Time to tinker with the settings. Lol. DLSS4 transformer quality. Where's advanced settings? Nope. Well, custom, sure, but how do I... Where do I find the custom settings? How, like... Back. Don't save. Advanced graphics. Hi. Yeah, well, sure. That seems good. All on high. That's fine. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, sure. We'll keep it on all high. It's fine.
It's not the first time.
I know.
Let's go and talk with Hans, shall we? Hans disappeared.
I succeeded.
No, he's right there.
Be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell.
Hello, Hans.
here.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance.
That game is so realistic.
But you're
I
right,
know
you
Alan.
shouldn't just
He looks
leave it at
really
that.
good.
As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make
Very
sure they get a
pretty.
proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
And what about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us.
What about
We
Mutt?
can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky,
Yes.
von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So,
Mattis
Should we get
brother,
going?
exactly, saying
Hold
like,
on a bit.
I also saved your life.
Before we
Yeah,
hit
and
the
you're
road,
here, and Matt is
there's
not
something
here,
you should
and he
know.
also saved my life, so obviously
I have a
Matt
hunch
is
that one of that
priority.
band that
hello?
ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Who the hell is Toth? Were you gonna backseat Julia? Like, or do I just pick whatever? Tito, someone else is watching on YouTube. Indeed, Alan is here. And welcome to Alan. Welcome to the stream. You can pick. Nice.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense.
Whenever I type, you
Toth
get
is
happy.
in Sigismund's service
You're not wrong,
and is
Katsami.
harassing his
I'm always
opponents.
happy to see you.
And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So
I had
Toth's hardly
accidentally
going to
left
attack
my.
his people. It was dark.
Let me actually
God knows
confirm
what
that
you
the
saw.
event that
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll
For
get
some
him.
reason, my YouTube
Yes.
short stream was set to
We'll
private.
surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword.
Because I've been
too.
now live already for 1.5 hours.
But I don't think either of them.
But
are around
YouTube
here.
Shorts was set
You're
to
still
private
my
for some
protector,
reason.
though.
So I had to
So
restart
you need
it
a
on
weapon
public.
right away. Here you go.
Dog shit.
You never know.
Thanks.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on. Let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Oh boy, Henry. Yep. Then some. Some low resolution pre-rendered cutscenes. Banger intro scene. Feels like coming home. I feel like the night outfit might not be quite accurate for how we currently look in game. Also, is the game audio too loud? The game looks so good that seeing text like lead programmer and press start. We ain't skipping this cutscene, bro. It's a cool cutscene. It's a banger intro. But like seeing all of the like different titles of like technical music director, whatever, and art. It feels kind of wrong because it's also technical, but it's an old, like the game looks old-timey, but it's too convincing, so that all of the tech talk kind of feel like chief executive officer. Just that word just doesn't belong in this scenery we're currently seeing. Should be written as a farmhouse hand or whatever. The game looks hella good. I'm shocked. It looks really
I
good.
hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Well, that sucks. Knock, I guess.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir
Nice bit.
Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Damn, just drifting
wait.
in.
Wait, one moment!
Rude. So rude.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, welcome back, Jeremy. You've also played this game? It is funny.
So now what?
I have played it for
There's only one thing we can do.
like maybe 10, maybe even 20 hours before, but this is a new save. But still, I have not played it a lot. No, you have absolutely not, Lord. 23.5 hours. So 20 hours was quite on point. You haven't seen the funny scenes.
Have you two
I
got any
guess.
groschen?
What
Probably
do you
not.
take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks
The
like
game was
a
running for
badger.
several hours, by the way, without you playing. I guess. But I
Look,
did.
we've had a tough couple of days, so
do
we'd like a
quite
bit of
many
peace and
missions.
quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
This is not far off.
Yellow, blue.
We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
you have not come for at all.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
10 hours? I don't know. A
Different
few hours
lands,
at
different
least.
customs.
God,
I've played
holy
further than
britches.
this.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle.
So you have not come
they
far
act without
at all.
thinking.
Yeah, no.
Oh, really?
Not really.
I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
We could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
Charge them, I'ma fuck them up.
No, I was thinking more like we could find a good spot to ambush them, stealthily. We could manage to take them. Even just the two of us. Take them down one at a time. One after another.
Right. And with what? Sticks and stones? Henry, use your head. That would be suicide.
Well then, we might as well just head back to Ratai.
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this.
If,
You're a laughing stock.
if you were ambushed and your entire group has been slaughtered, I think heading back doesn't sound like a very bad thing to do. It sounds like quite a good plan, honestly. Yeah, well, exactly. What shame we were ambushed. Hans is such a bratty brat.
A
Really.
laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged asses.
kill the bandits
up.
with some weapons.
We'll sort it
then
out
have
somehow,
been stolen,
and everything will be
hang
fine
the rest
again.
of them in the
Nothing
trees.
will be
Now
fine,
that's the plan.
my friend.
Well,
I'll tell
Hans
you
wouldn't
4
understand.
reasons why.
Blue Jays
Oates,
gets it.
Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Oh, is he blaming himself? I'm not blaming myself.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians. Even
Bro's
though
called a Henry
didn't
of
always seem that way.
Gaslits.
We'll keep the
If
promise
you
we made
max
up, Bajanis.
your
Best way
character,
to honour
then
their
let's say
memory
you lockpick
is to
in
finish our
Stranger's
mission.
Home, he says.
We'll get inside
Your
the
lock was
castle.
dirty, so
You'll
it's
see.
clean.
We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rathar with our heads held high.
Smooth
promise you that.
criminal.
Dentes fortuna juvat.
Al dentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
Sorry, but I have to leave the stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye,
What is
Blue
this?
Jays.
Stuff. Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers. Stop being a brat and cheer me.
What is it?
What's that woman from the pond?
Or the one you gave us away for?
Find better that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
How? How can she vouch?
God
for
be
us
with you. A full picture
when
of wine,
she
please.
saw two
My
half-naked men
That's a picture and a half.
in a
Ain't seen you here
pond
before.
swimming
Who sent
away.
you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh, my. Oh, can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse?
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard
MB,
you talk
MB.
about your cat.
That's the most important thing. Enjoy your...
Her soundtrack is banging. She has her own soundtrack.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
My knees and...
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha. So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a mo then, I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much.
Why does she owe you
But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
Real shit, Henry. Don't get physical.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Oh, well, I didn't even eat. I did not even eat. Let me grab a bite first. I'll come and carry your fucking...
Why are you standing there like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Sure.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there, by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take 'em into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right.
Well,
we'll do it.
Is a sport
Carrying
brat,
a few
so I
sacks
need to
won't
do
kill
it
us.
myself.
For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Rat-eye.
Rat-eye. Rat-eye, that rings a bell. I ain't been further than Nabokov my whole life, but I know this place inside out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
About the wedding
Aye,
views,
nobody's
if you
talking about nothing else. Young Lord Semin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
A smart one.
But most likely he will be. Semin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semin. The fort and village belong to him. Old Jan Semin is the head of the family, and his son's called Alder. And it's him who's getting hitched. They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
They got clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Flexing.
It seems that's really our only chance.
Damn.
What's
There's
that?
gonna be a wedding about
nothing.
flexing
If you want to
clout.
find out more, there's a couple of guests having a nail over there. Young Svartya there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Nice.
I'll go and discuss
Thank
it with
you
my
for
friend
the
then.
info.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. What can I get for you?
Where are you waving at?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
Okay, Hans.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Smart, Henry,
Don't
smart.
keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should
Hans is
some
just
wedding in a
overcompensating.
shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because
You wanna
it
play
looks
the
like Von
quarry in
Bergov will
bed
be
in a
there.
bit?
Oh, that's
would like
fantastic
that,
news, Henry.
yes.
So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll
Right.
ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt.
Very perceptive.
All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
I ain't gonna fucking...
Alright, I understand.
I ain't gonna fight his ass.
I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Okay, fuck.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
Ah, it's
Oratoris,
different.
the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Where do
So,
I fit in?
which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
He's
I'd rather
annoying
forget
at the
about that.
beginning. He's,
You're a bit of
rude as well,
everything.
rude as hell.
But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend.
Against
I'll
God
repay
and
the favour.
nature, and yet he
How?
can kiss boys later.
giving me a
only
large
religious
estate?
when convenient.
That too, of course. Maybe 2
Yep.
estates. But above all,
That's Hans.
once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear,
We need to find
we'll
Mutt.
head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Bites when she's upset.
But I also need to speak to...
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Easy does it. Deep breaths.
Innkeeper,
We'll
a
talk
beer!
about it later.
Was it Svatya?
Greetings. Are you the bailiff's son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
That's none of your business.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No, no. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
What's going on
We'll
here
start,
in the region
we'll
apart
start
from
small. With
Apart
just
from the
basic
bandits,
questions.
nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
that? I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts.
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying young Lord Semin. A big affair. Guests from the whole region will come. Maybe from as far away as Gutenberg. Even von Berghoff will come. That's how important our family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
That's not a bad idea.
Thanks.
Fucking,
I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
Sorry, I need to...
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
Fuck! But I need to carry the sacks. I need to carry the sacks.
We'll see about that.
That's not gonna take so
Let's
long.
play.
Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
Let's see here.
Hey, where's that beer?
We got 1, 2, 3.
Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
I guess it's just 5. That's 50. It's 100. So is this 150? It is 150. That's nothing. Let's take 100 and score and continue. Number 1. And that's 200. And score and pass.
I'll have a beer.
Still rolling for more?
I went to see my brother. And to talk. My God, I'm done.
250. We're winning.
Fire
We're
up,
winning.
my friends.
Really? Just a 1, I guess. Score and continue. 3, 3, 4, 5. Take the 1 again. Score and continue.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
And once again, fuck all.
I've got to go with Yaki. I reckon you ain't
Score
going
and pass.
nowhere.
Another 300.
Yaki! Yeah? Went home already.
You mother.
This one's here.
He's gone. Yahim! Stop shouting and have a drink. Yeah?
Oh, come on.
Bust. Oh my god, lucky. Is that a... I thought that's like a full hand, I guess not, but three pairs, that's 400. 500. Honestly, I'm taking the 500. I'm not rolling for those extras. So, score and pass.
An ale!
These ones here.
As long as they don't single round me here, I think we should win this.
Be a bloody sawbones, for fuck's sake. He's nothing but
Yeah,
a
but I don't
bloody
think
fraud.
3...
I mean, who the hell does he think he is? He's not the one with the itchy
Damn it!
prick.
They're yours, lad.
He didn't even look at
Here.
me. He just told me to bugger off. Women? Ha, sure. Happy to help her. But when it comes to me,
I'll take only the
he
one.
don't give a fuck.
Could get 200, but
Strange.
I'll take only the
He's
one
a
for now.
fucking fucker.
And
When I
then
can't even take
score
a
and
piss
continue.
without scratching my balls all bloody. Yeah.
I see a lot of fives. That looks very good. And we won! Look at that! Splendid! Score and pass.
My God.
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
Ass. Gained reputation though, so that's something. I'll take these sacks into the house, and I think we might call it a day there.
Oof! That isn't half heavy.
They
Oh,
remind
God,
me
this
of
game's
those
so pretty.
nomad riffraff.
Who are you calling riffraff, you dirt
Did you say something?
Did you hear about Lord Bailey?
I don't care. Nor do I.
Here we are. Damn, the dancing and shit. Happy times, happy times.
Great.
I
Get them out of here.
Who goes to a
Look
tavern
at Hans
stinking
just-
like that? A beggar, that's...
Being grumpy and shit. Waving at me. Rude.
Stay away.
One beer.
I keep putting the sack in the same spot. Greetings from Dingleberg, Tito. How are you? Hello, donkey. Welcome back. I am great.
Listen to this.
Being a knight in a different game, or well, at the moment I'm doing a peasant's job. But,
Is that supposed to be Latin?
I heard you're in need of money, friend. Do you know?
True enough.
How are you, donkey?
Bring me.
Subject to the church from my father's week.
Hans, you chill the fuck out there, because I'm carrying sacks, and I ain't got time for your bullshit.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment. So have you got any idea?
Did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it
Ranting
in,
and
Henry.
raving.
There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military
I just
strategist.
woke up from a nap,
I don't
so
believe
I'm
a
feeling
word you're
good. That
saying.
is excellent,
A
donkey.
weed like you,
Excellent.
surviving a fight against bandits, even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost
Hans, please.
before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to
Reputation
apologize,
lost.
and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
It was him.
Oh, who are you? Why am I fighting you?
You shouldn't have
You know
fucked with
my
us,
fucker.
you bastard.
I'm wounded.
And us?
That must
Nice, Paranta Miske. Oh, God.
How to stamina?
Don't
How do I dodge? I don't remember.
Why'd he do it?
Come on then.
Now you'll die.
I told you he had. Send my greetings to the
I'm all yours.
Hack your ass off, swordsman.
And one for dear old mom.
Get him.
Take that
You
fucker.
wanna try me?
Damn it.
We're gonna keep kicking you. Fuck you.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
Ow!
Too slow.
Show your stuff. I'll fucking pay you back.
Bro has been beaten up in laughter.
You wanna try me?
I'll rip your ass out.
Keep running out of stamina because you keep punching me, asshole.
What do you want? Nach was?
Let him have it.
You should.
Come on then.
Ow! I'm getting my ass beat.
What the hell is going on here?
Sorry, Tito, I had
Grab
some
them
work. What did I
vagabonds.
miss? So we're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Why are we programming? I was. Hans, what the fuck are you doing? You absolute twat.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
Got him.
How dare you speak?
You go, Granny.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve.
If you hadn't have played the hero,
I
we'd
played
have been there
one.
long
Is
since,
this
and I
one
wouldn't have
worth
had to
it?
get you out of that mess.
This is
oh yeah,
apparently better.
this isn't a mess,
These
is
are
it?
good, at least.
Fuck off!
Shut up. Or you'll get a whipping too.
I have not played one. I'm only.
Just who the hell
played
do you
some
think you
hours
are?
of this one, the second one, and this is a new playthrough.
Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory.
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you,
Lash
running
out
away
on
like a
him.
coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even
Yeah, but the
been in that
options
tavern.
weren't good.
We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
And you're a spoilt brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating.
Not the
You were supposed to
pontificating.
make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough! Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims, and what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
That was
We'll see who's proud of who.
That was a bit rougher than I was planning on, but maybe we'll be able to apologize or something. It was all true. Don't get me wrong. I'm Donkey Lord of Dingleberg, a protector of tacos, destroyer of light bulbs. You hate light bulbs?
Ladies?
Bro, what the fuck is that? Hello,
Time to go home.
Magister?
Well, I swear to
Welcome
Christ.
to the stream. That was us
I'll catch you
lashing
again.
out at Hans.
Gonna skin you both alive.
Because Hans is being a spoiled brat.
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Lord von Berghoff!
Why do you hate light bulbs?
Oh, shit.
Donkey, why do you hate them?
Why? Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Cry, baby. Oh, my back would kill me. Yeah, no, that would be
If I were in your
awful for the
shoes,
back.
I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Damn, even he knew that we were on the right. Just the way they look just upsets me. That's valid. We're heading into the divorce era, not the divorce era. Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What is a crime? I'm assuming that's quite obvious. Consequences of crime. I think we do not need to read all of this. I think it's quite obvious.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of
I'm ready to
Pernstein.
play now. Yes,
Hey,
it's been
over
2 hours
here.
and 20 minutes of streaming. I think that is a good time. I like LEDs, though. Those are chill. I think I can agree with that. Oh shit, I just used a save schnapp. Well, that's fine. We can make more of those. I do have an LED light bulb myself above my screens to light up my face for the webcam, because otherwise the face tracking would become dog shit whenever it becomes nighttime or late evening. When it becomes dark outside, the face tracking becomes bad if I don't have lights. anyways, that is it for today's stream. And I will see you in the next stream. Thank you for stopping by. And, well, it is late, so I guess it is a good night. Bye-bye.